It's important every time you come back to go slow and look and see what you might have missed the last time before you start moving the gravel away again. So that's what we'll do. This is kind of where we stopped. I need my gloves on. I'll get them in a minute. Right now we'll just this is where I found my first call trip too. Square nails. Also, this is the water I had tested, remember? You may not remember that. And although you don't want to drink it because of all the parasites and junk like that, it is clean. You want to get your daily dose of iron. This is the creek to drink from. I don't see anything down there yet. That looks like a marble. If I can quit moving my feet. If I was like a blue heron or something. That's so deep. That is an acorn. Doesn't even look like a piece of corn though, does it? Now we'll look up in here. We dug around in here and all the sides. I don't see anything we may have missed yet. Gotta wait for the water to finish moving. Nothing, same old pull tabs. Even though it's been many days, we have not had any rain. Moved another spot. This is where we started before, and when we first started swishing ever. I see one round thing. Could be a button. It is a button. Put that in my hand. That looks like a big old hunk of gold. That is brass. That's a big hunk of brass in it. We'll harvest that. And all these little lead looking things in here, I believe y'all have told me they're from batteries. But every now and then you find one, and it's like half of a toy car or something like that, even though they're not pieces of lead. Actually, when they're a car, there's some kind of old pot metal stuff. You know, this might be the best spot. Let's come up here and ballpoint pen piece. Many of these in the creek. I still don't know what they are, but I have found many. There's that lock I forgot to get. I lost another one. Yeah, we'll make them up here and play. Something that was in a mold or a form. You can see the little thing hanging off of it. Alright, you can't see. I'll stop. Let's start right in here. I changed my mind. I got a bunch of big giant scoops out of here, back where we had started. Last time I dug it and I was using a shovel, I had the camera attached to the shovel, so I was trying to be careful so it wouldn't shake it around. But this time, since the camera wasn't attached, I just dug some deep spots. Right off the bat, as it clears, I don't see anything. And all this will fill back in, because when there was so much silt and everything else, and sand, I guess that's the same thing, right? Silt and sand. Let's get the big rock out. And all the tiniest things will wash away and leave something amazing, right? But nothing in here. That was the first scoop. The second scoop was a little deeper. I put it right here. Let's get the big stuff out. I don't see anything. Nothing to harvest. Alright, I'm gonna do that again. Already got two pretty big scoops. Let's let this clear out again. We're still not down to the bottom of the dirt. Eventually we'll be in there where we need to have on waders so we can sit on the side and swish it real good. Here's a little sanding wheel. That thing's pretty deep. That could have went on anything, right? Okay, so let's check the piles. Where's this rock gone? Gotta be a coin in here. Oh, what is that? It's not a coin. I don't know what that is. Nothing. It's like an etch-a-sketch when you, oh wait, there's a coin. Oh, I lost it. It got stuck on that rock. I don't know what that is. I almost etch-a-sketched it. We'll clean that up in a second. Okay, etch-sketch. Clean our slate for the next round. And let's look right here. I'm excited. I want to know what that coin is too. We gotta spread this out first. I didn't do very well. Clean it up last time. The water's moving a little swifter than I thought. I didn't think it would wash the coins away, but it seems to be. That's okay, we'll find them next time. A little further downstream, right? Nothing. No coins. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Green slag. Here's what we're gonna do. Clean our slate. I'm gonna let that dry. What do you think it is, a nickel? It's a little big for a penny, isn't it? Doesn't look like a library. Let me clean it off. We'll see. I can't tell. It looks like it is a library cent. I see part of the library over there. It's been run over by something and smashed and ripped. Run over so hard, it thinned it out and tore it open. You see the library right there. My hands are wet. It's pretty cool though. Let's harvest. Consider it harvested. I got 3 more scoops. I accidentally dumped some in the middle right there. There's a piece of a watch. Watch. We'll harvest. Rolex. No, I'm just kidding. I know. You know what a Rolex looks like. So let's see. I don't see any coins, do you? Or anything obvious. Let's go to our pile right here. Our first one. No coins. Some blue slag. We got pretty deep that time. Maybe we're just not in a good spot. What we're looking for, there's a piece of a button. It's probably Benjamin's. I don't want it. What I'm looking for is a spot that probably looked like that a long time ago, and where everything fell into one hole and got stuck. And I was talking to my dad, and he said he remembers as a kid, like around Birmingham and stuff, that the street sweepers would come through and sweep the streets, and they would sweep everything into the gutters, no matter what it was, trash and all. Because I show him the stuff I find. And I didn't know it, but he told me, and I may have told y'all this before, he used to do this on his break when he worked for some company. There was a creek like this, and he'd go look in the cracks of the creeks. I guess he got the idea because he saw a coin in there one day. Then he started doing it on a regular basis, so. I don't see any more coins. We may find another spot. There's a little bit of a medulla oblongata sporosa. Those are rare. You better screw that thing in right to make sure it stays flush, whatever it's holding down. It's gone forever. Till somebody else finds it in 100 years. Alright. I'm gonna take a few more scoops. I took those few more scoops and pulled out this coin, which I think is a library cent. I'm not for sure. I think it is. But my camera just happened to be not recording at the time. So I've already dumped them down there. I had about 30 conversations with you, and you weren't even there listening to me. And so far, that was the only thing I pulled out of there was that one library. It's a good thing it wasn't a gold coin. Those are usually only found when the camera's off, and then you go back and you have to reenact it. I've only had to do that never, so I don't find gold coins. So that's it on this one. Let's erase our Etch-a-Sketch here and start over. Now this pile's almost washed itself away all by itself, which I guess is good. Hey, that's neat. I was gonna make a correction on what I was telling you a minute ago. That says Cleve, Ohio. So Cleveland, Ohio. Made in USA, WR3. I like keys. My correction was I said when my dad was young in Ohio. I mean Birmingham. He was in Ohio when he was young. That's where the story comes from. Looking around, oh, Birmingham was later. Sometimes I'm bent over like this so much all the blood goes in my head. And I don't even remember what we're doing. I got my bride her own kayak. Just thought I'd share that with you. There's something round that I just washed away down here. Man, it looked like a coin. Ladies, it looked like a coin. But the kayak is neat. I'll show it to you. We'll do a little review on it. So if you're in the market for a kayak, you're in the wrong spot. Go to a sporting goods store because you're not going to find one in the market. Let's peek in here again. Yeah, I don't know. Well, we got a key out of there, didn't we? I guess, what could it hurt, right? A few more scoops. Ah, it's such a good swishing spot. Remember when we used to swish under the bank and the camera was underwater forever? And you'd be so mad. Maybe not. Under these rock layers, I have found coins too. So let's peek. We're not gonna peek there. Oh my goodness. It's just where the clay is. I'm not gonna peek there either. Let's do a couple more scoops here. And we might wrap it up on this episode. Let me make sure my slates are clean. That's good. Let's get some scoops. We got a lot deeper that time. Once I get into this black stuff, I know I'm really deep. So this is gonna be it. I can let it wash away a little bit. Wow, we're losing everything over there really fast. Maybe I'm losing all my product. Wow, this is a whole pile of nudity. Well, I guess there was nothing there, huh? I can slow it down by putting rocks up above it, but you can see how deep I got. It still hasn't cleared up. Wow, big old rock fell off in our spot. That's not good. Let's just look around right here. It'll be clear enough. Remember, if your pile's poking out of the water, it's going to cause all those ripples, and you're not going to be able to see if you start a channel doing this kind of stuff. And I hope you do. I'd love to see if it's in other cities the same way. Some more dirt coming out of there. It really messed that up. I saw a stainless washer. Yeah, there's nothing here. Alright, so now we know. And we've filled that hole up again with dirt. So we're gonna stop on this one and move to another spot. So what did we find? A split library scent, another whole library scent, and a key. That was worth it. Thanks for watching my videos.